Today we're going to be installing our upgraded EKPM3 from Terminator into my BMW 535 Xi. It's an e61. This would be very similar on an e60. Same location here, back here by the trunk, as well as a super similar process for an e90, e91, e92. Those are sitting up by the back seats. You just have to pop off the part of the armrest, but it's a plug and play thing. So follow along, here we go. First thing we got to do, we're going to access back behind this panel right here. That's where the EKP, the fuel module, is located on the e60s and e61s. For mine, I think I have to pop off part of this trim. I'm going to go through it real quick and I'll show you what I had to do. Okay, so this panel is a little tedious, but not too bad. There's a couple screws and body panel poppers that you've got to release. There's a screw up here. It's like a T30 or so. External, just like those. One right there, that loosens that. Then there's one more going to be down there. That's just a body panel popper. Behind your outlet, you're going to have to unplug it, but you can reach in there and just disconnect the plug. I popped off the trim piece for the cargo hook, the seat hook. Pops right off. And then the other two pieces you got to get at are up here. Pop off your shoulder trim for your seat. Right here, it just pops forward. This plug can be a little bit stiff. I didn't know if I was actually able to pop it forward, but yeah, it does pop. And then there was a body trim button right there. This is what I mean by body trim, little trim button. You pull out the top and then it'll come out. And then right here, there's a small hex head that you can see is holding that trim panel into place. Once this one is out, I believe I'll be able to remove that whole piece and show the EKP. So let's get to that. Okay, well, I got it loose enough that I can access it. You have to remove that black piece there. There's two hex heads down in the top back of it. That block comes out. That's for like your trunk cover. That comes out. Then there's one more body pin holding it down in place back there. So there still seems to be one more underneath here, but I don't want to take that apart, and I have enough access here to get to the fan or get to the unit. So we're going to do that. First things. Before you go unplugging or plugging in, you probably should do this in the beginning. Disconnect your negative terminal on your battery so nothing is plugged in. From here, we're going to work with the space we got and disconnect those two plugs on the bottom. Remove that. There's two hex screws on the left and right side. There's one there and the one on the other side. I'm going to be able to fit my socket in there, undo it. I've worked in tighter spaces, so that's not too bad right here. All right, and this is what we want. Your EKPM3, in my case, some might be an EKPM2 if you have a pre-LCI model, I believe. However, the EKPM2, EKPM3 are interchangeable. And the EKPM3 is the better version. Now, this is a stock one. I am not sure if this is having issues or not. I've been having some fuel issues, chasing down some problems. But I am going to be upgrading and running a upgraded low pressure fuel pump very near in the future. And so I got the upgraded one from Terminator. So let's look at that now and I'll show you the new unit. Like I said, I got the new unit from Terminator, e-chassis upgraded EKPM3 with I have the best version, the 4010 Noctua fan. They have a mid-level fan as well. This one has twice the life expectancy. I'm hoping to have this car for a long time, so I figured if I'm going to do this upgrade, let's go to the max, get the best version, and we'll go from there. Check that out. Cool little anti-static wrapping, and it's got a really cool 3D printed case. Let's open it up. Awesome. So you can see here, this new unit is just a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker profile than the old one was, though I still have plenty of space in there. There'll be enough space for this fan to breathe. All right, so you can see right here, this is where I ended up mounting it. I just used some zip ties, a couple of them, to put it in place to give the fan good access, as well as there's nothing behind it, behind that heat sink, the plate behind it that's going to radiate some heat. It's got a good 2-3 inches on the back side. I wanted to put it here just so I had access to it if I needed to get at it again, easier than having to remove all those screws and pins to pull off that body panel. The coating is really not a big deal. If you already have an EKPM3, it should not be a massive deal, because it's already drawing a little bit higher energy. But I'll add the screenshots and the link in the bottom to the Spool Street blog post that I use, the write-up. Hey, so thanks for following along through this quick little episode today. I hope this helped you here. I couldn't find anything for the e61 EKPM3 replacement, so I wanted to do this quick little follow-through video. Hopefully it's only a few minutes and we can get it out there and get it to the people. So please like and subscribe to the video. Follow along Power the Schwartz. I got more videos coming back for this e61 wagon. Some performance mods, some aesthetic mods, and a couple other things coming along that are specific just to this car and even just to my build. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.